Alright, so the next thing we want to do is work on this image. So at the moment we have circle logo. It is showing, let me quickly go to components of circle logo. So it is showing just this image. So I tried to pass the image path so that we could reuse this one, but for some reason that wasn't really working. So what we can do is we can pass the children props. All right, so we leave this styling as it is. So image, the whole image we can send as a prop, a children prop. Okay, so if we have the children props, then we render that one. Otherwise we can render this one by default. All right, so that way we can reuse this one. So we have this nice beautiful layout for the image. We don't have to recreate another component. All right, so here what I'm going to do is actually, let me just work on this one first. So we're going to receive the children props, and if we receive the children props, we render that, otherwise we render this one. Okay, so let me cut this one, and here check for the children. So if we have the children props, we show that, otherwise just paste that code, the image. Okay, so that should be in the parentheses. I have Prettier installed in VS Code, so that auto formats. So if you don't have, make sure to use that plugin Prettier, which is awesome. That also auto formats the code when you save it. All right, so we can give this a try now. So let's go to circle logo here. So circle logo, right? So we pass the children props. That means we can remove the self-closing and just do it like this. So circle logo. Now if I don't give any children props, you can see that you still see that logo. There is no change. But if you say send some props, for example, let me just send text for now, just to give it a try. Let me just write image or icon. So if user has the image, we show the image, otherwise we show the upload a camera icon so that they can click to upload the image. Now you can see here image or icon, because we are sending this content which is received as a children prop here. So if we send any props, children props, that will be rendered on this component in circle logo, otherwise it will show the default image. Awesome. So that means what we can do now is we can just here give the user image, but at the moment we don't have, so in that case we can show some kind of icon. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is first I'm going to check. So when the user will have the image will have the URL. So let me just quickly show you that one. So when we upload image later, we will save in the database. Let me quickly show you the model user. So when we allow the user to upload the image to Cloudinary will give us the URL where the user where the image has been uploaded, and using that URL we can access the image, we can display here. So that will be the URL, and then we will also have the unique public ID for each of those images, so that later if we want to remove from Cloudinary, if user wants to change the image, then we can remove the previous one. So to perform that, we can use the public ID. So whatever ID that is, we can use that to remove from Cloudinary. Alright, so this is how we're going to show the image. So that means we can check for the image URL here. So this image, let me actually change this to object. Okay, so what we can do here is we can check if the image URL is there. That means we have the image for the user. So in that case we can show the user's image. otherwise we show the icon. All right, so let me just import the icon first from the Font Awesome. So import Font Awesome 5 from React Native Vector Icons / Font Awesome 5. All right, so let's come down here, and here first we check for the user image. So we check image. If we have the image, then image.url. so if we have that, then we can show the image. All right, otherwise we can show the icon. So let me just write the icon first. Font Awesome 5 name, the icon name camera. We want to show the camera. Size, let's give the size of 25, and we will show the do more styling bit later. Now if we have the image, then we want to show the image, right? So image. Now to make things easier, let's go to circle logo. You see you have the image here. Let's just copy that, and we need to make sure to import from React Native as well. All right, so you can see here I just saved. So here we're sending this as a children prop. So if the user have the image, then we show the image URL. We use that as a source to this image. Otherwise, actually that's one require, it will not be required. So if you're loading from the local file directory here, files and folders, you use require. Otherwise, if it is on the web, so in that case you will use URI. All right, so source object URI, and then the value will be image.url. So don't get confused with the URI and URL. So URL, that's how we're going to save, but when you use here, if it is not from the local file directory, this is, if it is from the web, then this is what you do. URI, the value is whatever that is on the web. Okay, so you can see here at the moment obviously we don't have that, so we are showing the camera icon here.